It is so important to simplify ICT trading concept because if you try to trade everything, you're gonna trade nothing. If you're trying to be master of everything, you're gonna be master of none. Hey friends, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. And I know I've been gone for a long time. Just a quick update. I've been working on my own business while juggling between my 9 to 5 and also trading. But you know what? I still remember you guys, which is why I'm making these videos. In today's video, I just want to talk about how I simplify ICT trading concepts. There are so many things to learn as an ICT trader. You have to learn about market structure, sentiment. You have to learn about fundamentals, technicals, order blocks, fair value gaps, premium arrays, time, price, so on and so forth. There are so many things that you have to learn, but once you learn everything, and it's good to simplify and just stick to some of the trading methodologies. I'm just going to use EU for the purpose of this video. We have broken market structure. There's a massive momentum and displacement, which taken out the sell side liquidity, and we have our buy side taken out as well before that displacement. Once we took out the external liquidity, now we want to target the internal liquidity. We have the fair value gap, which is still open, and the price continued to move downwards, taking out another sell side liquidity, and the kind of retrace, and it broke down. It reaches this target, which is the fair value gap right over here. Usually this is how I'm going to market my chart, and as you can see, once price taking out the external liquidity, we have another displacement. I'm not sure if you guys have noticed it, but this is not actually trading view. This is actually on Forex Tester online, FTO, which is a new platform that Forex Tester just recently launched. If you have seen my previous older videos, you might be familiar with Forex Tester. It is one of the best backtesting software for any traders. There are so many unique features as an online platform similar to TradingView, but the main focus is on backtesting and simulation, which I'm going to show you guys in this video. Alright, let's go back to the chart, and I'm going to show you guys how would I simplify ICT trading concepts. So first of all, I want to determine my daily bias. The easiest way that you can determine daily bias is by using external to internal liquidity. Once we have this huge displacement, we have this fair value gap form right over here, and this is our internal liquidity. Once it retraces, it will retrace back to the internal range liquidity, and we have another displacement taking out this external liquidity. So the price will always move from external to internal, from internal to external. So once price taking out external range liquidity, we have another fair value gap form right over here, and price will retrace back to the internal range liquidity and also coming back to the order block right over here. And after that, price will move from internal range back to external range. So you can find so many setups forming around this area, and the target will be the external range liquidity. Once we have another displacement taking out the external liquidity, and we have another fair value gap form right over here, which is going to be our internal range liquidity. And this is how you're going to determine the daily bias, by using draw on liquidity. If you fully understand the concept of liquidity, and this is going to help you to determine your daily bias by using internal to external, external to internal liquidity. Price pull back into the internal range. Price have another displacement. Even though the price had a reversal, price taking out this external range liquidity, and the price will come back down to seek for the internal range liquidity, which is the previous old low. Because we don't really have any fair value gap from over here, price will take out the internal range liquidity once the price reverse, giving us another fair value gap and also the bearish breaker block right over here. And these continuous candles will be our bearish order block as well. And the price continue going down, and this is our bearish order block. As you can see, once the price taking out another internal range liquidity, the price has taken out the external range liquidity, and it has a retracement back to that bearish order block, and from that bearish order block, which is our internal range liquidity, and it has a reaction and make the price drop a lot lower. And we have another fair value gap forming in this area. So the next likely target for price to go to head to will be this internal range liquidity. Doesn't matter if the price gonna react to it. All we have to know is the next likely price action movement, and the draw will be this internal range liquidity. If we know that, we can actually drop down to the lower time frame to hunt for a setup. This is on the 1H time frame. Price is fractal. Whatever we talk about in the higher time frame, on the daily time frame, it's exactly what's going on the lower time frame. If you have a look here, price has taken out the external liquidity, and the price came back to fill up the fair value gap internal liquidity, which we have smashed to it. that means the price might reverse, and which we actually did, and the price took out another external liquidity right over here, and we have this nice displacement. Price is very bullish. We have another fair value gap forming in this area, and this is our internal range liquidity. We have another continuation upwards. As we know, the price is likely to head towards this direction, so all we want to do is just wait for setup to form, and we have another fair value gap right over here, and we just want to see if we can get back to that range, and if we draw the fib, and hopefully we can have enough retracement back to our discount level for us to take a trade. Right, it seems like price has very strong momentum, and we have taken out this recent low, and this is the turtle suit, and this is going to be our sell side liquidity taken. We have another displacement, and we have a nice fair value gap right over here, and as we know the target is heading towards this direction, we can actually place a trade. So this is where we're going to place the trade. So what we can do is just take a new order right over here, set a price target, a limit order, and the price is going to be here just at the high of the fair value gap, and we can set a stop loss just below this low and the take profit just at this level, and we can just place a trade, and let's see if the price can tag us in. Let's play in the simulation mode and see how it goes. As you can see, we are tagged in. For those of you who are already familiar with Forex Tester, this is the online version, which means you can access to it wherever you go. You're not limited to any operating system like Mac or like Windows, even though they are not available on your phone or your tablet. But what I know is that they are working on it. Hopefully they can release a final version of where you can have access in all your devices. That will be the best, and I believe that's what they are working on. So you can see price has been bullish, and the first target will be this external range liquidity. I want to see the price smash to it. Boom, there you go. Hopefully you can reach our profit target. And overall, I feel like this has a lot better user interface, and it's more user friendly because it's much more familiar to TradingView, which everyone is familiar with. While we are waiting for the take profit, as you can see, we can see our open position, see our profit, and TP, stop loss, where's the price, and the time that we have taken the trade, and the lot size. I'm not going to get into risk management in this video. And as you can see, we have another fair value gap right over here. Okay, there you have it. We have a take profit in this scenario. This is a very beautiful trade, I would say, where our sell side liquidity is resting below the old lows. We have a market structure shift with a very high energetic displacement, and we place our trade at the high of the fair value gap, got tagged in, and yeah, there you have it. It's very standard ICT trade, the most simplest and the standard ICT trade that anybody can learn. Just keep it simple, don't complicate it. And once we have taken profit, we can come into history and see previous trade got a nice profit right over here, and we can even look into their analytics and to see how many trades we have taken, what's our profit, our income, our gross income, and what's our return on income, our profit factor. This make it very simple to understand the statistics behind all our trades, and this will help you to analyze your edge in the market. Obviously this is not perfect yet because they are still in beta version, which is why you have the ability to report any bugs or even request any new features, and you can even vote to get a new features. Let's say I want to get a vote on Fibonacci templates, because obviously I feel like we can't really save any templates for the drawing truths or even the chart, so we can definitely vote and just logged in, sign in to join the conversation. The fourth release of this beta version, and the good news is it's completely free. Make sure you go and sign up and test it out. It's completely free, and you can part of this community and to share your experience, share your opinion, and you can help to shape final product of this Forex Tester online platform. Obviously this is not the perfect platform, even though it looks like TradingView and it's very user friendly. There are a lot of downsides. Let's say custom timeframes. I feel like I don't really have my monthly time frame, my weekly time frame, and also time zone change. I can't really see my time zone, which is why I didn't get into time and price in this video, and I didn't get to show you guys my midnight open. Another Another thing that I wish they can improve on is the charting template. Let's say once I make some new changes to the chart and I couldn't save this template, so whenever I go to like a different chart, or maybe I log out and come back tomorrow, the chart will look different and back to the default setting, which is quite annoying. I believe this is something that they're already aware of and they are working on actually, so which is really good, and hopefully by the time they release the final version, it will get a lot better in terms of improvement and also the interface and the features, which is why it's important to share your feedback and your opinions, and this is the perfect opportunity for you to shape the final product and contribute to the trading community. And as I mentioned, project analytics, it's already pretty good. It's quite clear based on the number of trades you take, what's your profit, what's your loss, what's your return on profit, and also your probability. But I wish I can also see some sort of like graphs, and which will make it more visual attractive, and it will be greatly enhance the overall experience. One of the annoying things that I noticed is that sometimes I encounter some sort of disconnection, and my chart are not saving and my project are not saving. And as you can see right over here, literally as I was saying, the process for the last 2 minutes was not saved. This is the major bug that I've encountered so far. And one good thing is that if you have any bugs, you can just report the bugs right over here. And as far as I know, they are aware of all these problems and they are already working on it, and I will keep you guys posted in the next video if they have any new updates. Currently they are having this beta testing and there is a wait list, but I do invite you to participate in this free beta testing. And meanwhile, one good news is that for those who already own Forex Tester license, you can get a free access right away. Make sure you click the link in the description, and to sign up for the beta testing is completely free. It's not going to cost you any money. Have fun exploring and backtesting.
Another one.
Overall, I really loved it, and because this is not limited to any operating devices, I can have access to this anywhere online, and hopefully in the near future they can also support mobile devices, and this will be the game changer. Make sure you sign up for the Forex Tester online. It's completely free. Join the waitlist and start testing and start exploring, and you're closer than you think. May the market be with you. See you in the next one.